as a person who likes YG and
historical YG. I don't know what's happening over
I don't know what's happening. Yeah. So we'll do. So this is CL. I think this is one of her first singles. Everyone correct me if I'm wrong, but this performance video, she just had that energy, and then we'll do like 4 21 songs because you like 21. So let's go.
Okay.
Oh, can you turn it up a little bit, so please?
Turn it up on the laptop.
Yeah. That's cool. Thanks.
When did this one come out?
2015.
CL's American Korean, isn't she?
No, she's not.
She's never lived in America.
Let me just double check. So she spent much of her early life in Japan and France.
Skin tone, 2 carats gold, I got in Dubai. My boys won't hesitate to run up on your boy. My boys won't hesitate to run up on your boy. Hello, bitches.
See, I wish she had her jacket off. Because I want to see more of her silhouette. Because you see how the dancers, like, they're wearing their bodysuits, and you can see because then her movements are covered up so much by her jacket. So if she didn't have that on, I'd be loving it. But this is also why I thought she was Korean American, because she has so much swag and so much sauce. But you would think she's from the West. Like, even if she was born in Korea, I always perceived it as, okay, so she must have done like her teens and stuff.
Like 4 years in America or something.
In America, and then come back to Korea.
Like Jessie.
Like that, because to me she presents as like an American girl. So the fact that, so it was what? She's been in
Japan and France. I wouldn't have seen that. Yeah. Okay, cool. I wouldn't have seen that at all, yeah.
So you could find me in Shanghai. You know what them shots of bio do. Got these Asian girls dancing.
See, if she didn't have her blazer on, back for us, CL. It's a Taeyang song. He's YG as well. Yeah, take it off. Yes. Delightful. I love when bad bitch energy feels authentic. I feel like she wasn't putting on an act at all. The bad bitch energy that she was radiating was authentic and genuine. I thoroughly enjoyed. I just wish she took off that jacket earlier. See how she was rocking it.
It looks so good.
If she'd have done that from the beginning, we'd have really been onto something.
Agreed.
All hell. Listen, I love CL.
Yeah.
I love CL. I think she's got so much swag, and she's the leader for 21, isn't she? Yeah, man, I love CL.
No, she has it. She has it. So now let's go to It Hurts in the next tab.
I forget what the 21 fandom name. Blackjacks. After this length of time, there must be a Was Bomb at least in America for a bit?
I'm not even sure.
Please
I
double
don't know
check for
anything
me.
about 21. There's nothing
I know
about
Dara, she's from the Philippines.
Okay.
And I think the other three are all ethnically Korean. But double check for me if I feel like somebody
Someone.
is American. Please, it must be Bomb then.
And she has ADHD as well.
Yeah.
T, that's what it is.
Because she got into trouble for having medication in Korea for it.
When I watched it, I said it was giving Miss Havisham.
Yes. See, I've got a really strong voice, hasn't she?
I'm telling you.
I'm like double threat. Well, triple threat, because she can dance too.
Yeah. Yes.
And she's got the sauce actually, so quadruple
Even
threat.
before, yeah.
Because I was going to say, with the last one, was that before or after her Ivy Park? Because she was in one of
That's
the
what
Ivy
I'm
Park
thinking,
campaigns.
yeah. I think it was before. I think Abbey Park was like from 2016, I think. Oh my god, I know him.
Who's he?
He's a big actor.
Okay.
Wait, pause it. I think he's the one that everyone speculates that him and Hoshi are dating. I think that's
Hoshi?
it.
My Hoshi?
Yeah, your Hoshi. There's like this running thing. He was so young here. I think that's him, yeah.
Okay. Give us the tea in the comments.
Yeah, give us
the tea. I'll be lurking.
So he
Tell
must
me.
he must be an actor under YG then. Because as you know, they do that.
Oh,
in their
yeah,
company,
yeah.
they're going to share everything. Wow. Okay, sorry, carry on.
He's tall. Don't like those notes.
Yeah, that song.
Don't like those.
Flat.
Yeah, don't like that. That's all.
Yo, man.
Yeah, no. And I think that's Bomb, so I don't know what they make my girl do. See, that's nice. That's nice. That's nice. I don't know what those previous notes were.
Yeah, you know. But I do like that. It's just
I like
sounds so
it's very
raw. Like
yeah, stripped back.
that's the word. Yeah.
Very stripped back. I like that it's very simple in comparison to like what we see now. So stripped back, not overproduced in the production. I enjoyed the costuming as well. CL, the vocals are strong. Like when she raps, it's strong. Dara, I was pleasantly surprised because you don't, as far as I'm concerned, when I've listened to 21 songs, I feel like as far as the line distribution goes, it doesn't showcase Dara as having a particularly strong voice, but she actually sounded really nice.
Oh, okay.
Here, the other three are always more prominent, and I always view Dara as like their dancer.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So it's almost like, the way I've perceived it as, see, I've got CL, Bomb, Dara, and then there's the other one, and I forget her name. Don't hate me, I forget her name. But I see it as, but obviously, CL is the lead, and I view her as the rapper. Then it's Park Bomb is their lead singer, and then additional vocals is...
Oh, Minzy.
Minzy.
Minzy's the dancer. She's the main dancer, yeah.
Okay, yeah. See, I always saw it as Minzy being second vocals, Dara being lead dancer, and Minzy being second dancer.
Okay.
But okay,
I mean,
it's
something like
interesting.
that. Yeah, that makes sense. Cool. And then you might know the next one, which is I'm the Best, which is one of the big... Yeah, you know that one, innit? We'll just get up to the chorus just for all time's sake, and then we'll do the last one.
Okay.
Even I saw this in 2011, I think? 2012?
Okay, vibes.
In 2012, yeah. And I remember just being like,
Yeah, that's
okay.
when I discovered all of this stuff at secondary school.
Yeah.
And then everyone made fun of me, so I was like, okay, I'm going to listen to this in my own time.
That's when you started listening in private.
I like that they still use this in ads and stuff a lot now.
You see, really? I've not really heard it. Wow.
If you listen in the back of like car ads,
It was
they
too-
used it. Yeah, they still use it. It's exactly that bit.
Wow.
See, sorry, justice for 21 because YG called them ugly. He's so rude. He's so rude.
Yeah.
They are so cute.
Yeah, it's crazy. That man, I know.
And look at his face. How rude.
Exactly.
How rude.
Exactly. That's the gag. But men in it, the audacity is one thing they're gonna have.
See, our girls are sourced from early. Trendsetters.
Cool. Alright, let's go to the next one.
Fun.
Okay, fine.
I don't have the outfits changed now. The latex and pleather. Chef's kiss.
Iconic.
My girls.
That song is actually just iconic.
My girls.
Now the next one is one I discovered on my listening set, and this is the one they sang after Thingy left. Who left? Bomb?
Okay.
Let me just say, it was 2017. Who left? Let me just double check. Minzy, sorry. After Minzy left. So this was their song to them. Oh, not this one. Oh, my bad. This one here.
Not this.
But this is nice though. I can listen to this.
I was gonna say because all four of them are here.
Yeah.
Unless he's got a stand-in, like you know when the Spice Girls did Goodbye My Friend.
Exactly.
Do you know what I think as well? I think part of the appeal of the girls in 21 is that whilst they're all gorgeous, they're still kind of average. Like it's attainable beauty.
Yeah. Also unconventional beauty as well. It's not they're not. So back in the day, there used to be this absolute rivalry between Girls' Generation and 21 because they're polar opposites. Like 21 would be seen as like the rough, crunchy girls, and SNSD were seen as like the Barbie dolls.
Yeah.
So it's like that opposite, but also that kind of worked because you had that representation of both.
That's also probably why I was drawn to them when I discovered K-pop, because the same goes for like Lee Hyori. Because
your mother, you love
listen,
that woman. You ride for her
because of her darker because she was
she was tanned as well. Yeah.
And again, she's not that dark, but by their standards, she might as well be the same color as me.
Mm-hmm.
But the fact that she wasn't trying to wear foundations and things like that were lighter, or trying to portray herself as fairer skinned, was iconic. And the same with these guys. Like, I just think they're just so gorgeous.
And it's the same with Hyolyn, the one from Sister. Like she's even her comeback. They came back last year at the end of last year, and she's so tan. Like she's just like, I don't care. Like take it for what it is.
Yeah. There's such... it's just necessary. It's not everyday cookie cutter. Sometimes be yourself.
Yeah.
I got my girl on the floor.
I forgot how good this song is. Oh my god. Oh man. Shit. Sorry, pause it for a second. I have to talk. I know I'm not on camera, but do you know what? Because I always go on and on nowadays about like what makes something good. They're not belting, they're not doing anything crazy, but the music sounds like creators were like, oh, let's do this. It's not, and sometimes formulaic music sounds great, but it's nice to have like, I'd even forgotten that first key change feels kind of awkward, and then the way it resolves, you then go, and then the vocals are also helping resolve. That's musicality, like. But
it also feels like for a lot of the music of this generation, I felt like the artists were living and were allowed to have some semblance of a life.
Yeah.
And there's the genuine, like there is authenticity behind the lyrics. Whether they're singing a love song or just a pop song, like a feel-good song, it's like, oh, this is a club banger because they've been to, like they know they've been to the club. They've been to the club. They know how that feels, and they know what heartbreak feels like, and they know what it feels like for love to be unrequited, and all of those things. There's a genuine feeling behind it. Whereas I feel like now, because everyone's personalities and career, or should I say not everyone, but so many careers and personalities are carefully curated. To the point where they're like, right, we need a quirky person, we need a smart person, we need this person to make the group, because that's the formula that works. You lose the authenticity of it, and that's one of the things that I know people get onto me, but there's a reason why when I do discover groups who have been around for a while, I tend to go to the old stuff before the rest of the world knew them, because there is a distinct drop off for when it becomes more Western and it falls away from whatever it was originally intended to be. And the part of me, I feel that 21, if they were to come back as a foursome now, I feel like they could thrive, because there is a market, just like for Girls' Generation. Yeah. There is a market for them as soloists, but there's also a market for them as a group. Absolutely. Especially in the Western world. So they wouldn't be confined to just being in Asia. They could still be global acts. But again, because of mismanagement and a lack of vision,
misogyny,
and a lack of vision, that is not happening for these girls. But they're also talented, and it's me saying that they're talented isn't to slight anybody else, but I do think that there's something in the industry that says, right, we're gonna go with what will sell immediately, for like we can bet on it for the next 2 to 3 years, and then we'll phase in something else, we'll phase in something else, we'll phase in something else. It's like fast fashion. It's basically rather than creating acts that are gonna last. Yeah, so they're not trying to create Beyonce's. No, they're not trying to create Justin Timberlake or Ushers.
You want fast food, basically. And the thing is, and it's not just a unique issue with K-pop. It's that I feel like the internet has ruined.
That's music, full stop.
The internet has ruined. The internet really, as much as it's had so many blessings, it's taken away so much of. We've seen it with everyone's songs now. You're lucky to get a song more than 3 minutes long. So it's just so. But thank God we still have access to the past.
The fact that an album having 20 tracks on it feels like it feels like oh my gosh. Yeah. But actually, that's when we were growing up.
We had so many. Yeah.
That's what 16 was the minimum.
Yeah.
16 to 20 songs was what you were getting for an album. Yeah. People did fewer EPs, fewer LPs. They would drop an occasional single just to let you remember, like, I haven't gone anywhere. Here's something to let you enjoy whilst I'm working on my next project, my next era. But I feel like, again, the industry out there is so quick.
It is.
That it is very much quantity over quality. And even in obviously putting together our top list, when I was like, well, I love these songs, and when you said like, nah, but these artists, a lot of the actual catalogue, so much of it is cack.
On and off, exactly.
It's cack. They'll have a couple bangers, but a lot of it is rubbish.
Exactly. It's like mad. But anyway, so let's carry on. That song slaps.
But even again, this feels timeless. This feels like if you put this out now,
this will work now.
It would still work.
And that's why I also like raw instrumentation, because it always works. Production is when it gets a bit.
This is Naked in Korea.
Right.
My girls are trendsetters. What can I say? Because ain't no way they're letting Blackpink get naked.
Never, no. They would not allow them.
They would never. Blackpink, ITZY, Red Velvet, none of them. It's not happening.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would work as an album track now.
Like, that would eat now, yeah. Fantastic. And then, yeah, this is probably my favorite as well. But, yeah, so this is the one they released when Minzy left. I think this one might have lyrics. I'm not sure, maybe.
Do you know what it is? There are some phrases in the Korean language that I just enjoy.
Like what?
If I just,
Hajima.
yeah, when I hear Hajima, I know it just means stop it, but like I just love it.
I agree. I've got
just
the
love.
same. Like even like there's Adam Dowell, which sounds nice because Red Velvet do it on auto like that. Adam Dowell, and it just hits. Like there are some phrases. I agree.
Just have to say that.
Talk to my can we done you again all that more than get young one.
And you know what as well? Hold tight them for even doing a song acknowledging her departure. Because one of the things that burns my soul
Talk about it.
is how you lot, because when they're in these groups, you lot train together. And again, before they even debut, enough of them have been together for 10 years before they even touch stage.
That's it.
So it's 10 years before you touch the stage together. Then you have like 10 years together. And then they leave or whatever, and you lot act like you never knew them. Like they were nothing. That's 20 years, and you act like you never knew them.
I find
the disrespect.
And it's not true. This is the only, maybe you lot correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it's the only time. Other groups have done it. B2B did it, but some people do it subtly. Like they would do like
left in B2B.
The rapper for trying to buy weed. It was something. Yeah, exactly. I forgot his name.
Okay.
Il something in something. But yeah, he left. And
the guy from Monster X.
That was a they act like nothing.
Stray Kids,
nothing. Girls of
2
Nation, nothing.
I just think to myself.
Yeah, because exactly they just, and I think this is the only. So B2B, I think that even Big Bang. I think that song that you reacted to, I think that was a kind of. There was in the lyrical content. I think that was a hint at Sungri, but I'm not sure.
Okay.
But B2B definitely was. I think that was an acknowledgement of him, but it's very subtle, whereas this is the only kind of explicit one I could think of. That's like goodbyes, like Spice Girls.
Yeah, rate them.
Yeah.
They were part of the journey. The success, like the success that you have and the careers that you have now, even if you're doing it, if you're moving forward without them, you don't have that without them being part of the group.
So and they'll always be part of that legacy as well.
It's disrespectful, and I also think it's disrespectful that even in interviews, these men they act, and I say these men
in general,
because I'm English. I'm English, and we mean when we say these men, it just means everyone, everyone in the group, man or woman. You lot are going on like they never existed at all.
Yeah.
Rude.
And they get edited out, and they get like sometimes even some they'll say like a different number from. They were like, oh, they told us we're gonna be 6 of us when we debut. But like, no, you debuted at 7 though. But like they completely changed the numbers, and it's like, oh,
they changed the narrative. Crazy. And this is why I'm holding out for in like 5 years time. I'm waiting for people to start dropping podcasts. I can't wait, because if the Disney kids are doing it, the Nickelodeon kids are doing it,
But you know what the danger is? South Korean libel laws
I'm waiting for the Americans
to
to go back to America, to go back to Canada, to go back to Canada, go back to Australia, and then for them to talk with their land. Because ultimately, what I have noticed with the industry as well, because of how quickly it moves, when the work dries up, it dries up.
It does, yeah.
So when the work dries up, they will have no choice. They're going to need to come up. They're going to need to use something.
Yeah.
Because many of them are talented, but not
many artists.
There are not many stars.
Yeah, there are not many stars.
You can be fantastic in a group, but are you a soloist?
It's different.
Are you a star? Do you have the star power? And if you don't have the star power and your group is done,
go and talk. Go
back to Australia.
I need the tea. Go
Felix,
on Club Shay Shay.
Felix Banchan, when you get back to Australia, tell me everything.
Go on Club Shay Shay.
I want to know everything about JYP. Mr. Jackson Wang, you're in China. Tell me. Tell me everything, because I know you ain't going back.
Yeah, exactly.
So tell me.
And that's another thing, because I think if you don't want to go back, talk, because in Korea, even if you're telling the truth, the person can sue you.
Yeah. And if you're out of the country, they can't.
They can't, exactly. So anyway, let's carry on.
They got my girl on the floor again.
Maybe she likes the floor.
Maybe. Not the braids. Not the braids.
Of all the shots.
Gorgeous. I love that song. Gorgeous. Yeah, I just first of all, my girls are talented.
They are very talented.
One thing certain and two things are for sure. My girls are talented.
Absolutely.
But I also like not like we've done through the 21 through the ages, but Bomb's voice has really matured over the years, and like not just in the deepening of like the tone of her voice, but also like her vocal technique has improved over the years. Like she's got a really powerful and lovely voice, but she has more control, and you can really hear it in that one. If we listen to something like a Lollipop or something or like Lonely, those kinds of songs, you where her voice is exposed, the difference in control. It's always nice to see, because again, I feel like the industry moves so fast. They put out so much music that actually their technique seldom improves.
Yeah, because it's so busy too. It's like go in the studio, sing your line, go, and then go dance practice. Yeah.
So it's really nice to hear Bomb improve in the way that she has.
Great.